Yo, what up? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and we back with some more of it, man. I couldn't sleep last night. I could not sleep last night for nothing in the world. I seen something before I went to bed last night, and I guess it lingered in my mind all night. All night. And I'm gonna tell y'all what that was, man, what I was thinking about before I went to sleep last night. But check it out. I remember one time I had passed on some money. Pass on some money mean you went and got some money. That's what pass on some money out here in LA mean. Might mean that in other places, but right here in LA, hit a lick, we pass on some money. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I pass on some bread, right? So I had this money, and I didn't know what to do with the money. I didn't know what to do with the money. I counted the money over and over and over. I counted, I slept with it. I put it in my pockets. I put it in this pocket. I probably even threw something in the air when I was at home alone. True story. So I took a little money out the stash spot, and I called up this little chick. I say, look, let's go out and eat. We went out to eat, went and got a room. We chilled, we relaxed. And the whole time, I'm thinking what I'm going to do with this money. So one of my partners called me. He called me. And he was like, hey, Ron, what you doing? I said, man, I ain't doing. I'm at the pad chilling. He like, man, my boy selling a motorcycle. I tell him, I said, man, I ain't never rode a motorcycle a day in my life, man. He said, it ain't nothing. I'll show you. I'll teach you. I said, you'll teach me? I said, how fast you think I can learn how to ride this motorcycle? He said, man, you could learn in 3 days tops, but you will get the basics today. I said, where the bike at? He said, the bike is in Chino. I say, cool. So I get an Uber and Uber all the way to Chino, because in my mind, I'm thinking I'm a fast learner. I'm going to ride this bike all the way back from Chino, all the way back to Compton. This is what I'm thinking, right? So I get out there, hook up with my boy. I see this bike, Harley Davison, clean Harley Davison. I'm looking at my boy bike, and I'm thinking all I got to do is put some rims on here, 23 on the front, 16 on the back, put some music, put a fender, seat, a pipe on here. I'm good. This is what I'm thinking. And this is stuff that I seen on my cousin's bike and on his bike as well, right? So I look at the bike, and the whole time I'm already knowing that I also do filming. I do skits. I'm thinking about shooting a movie. It's already processing in my mind. Rock, you know this what you're supposed to be doing, right? But I go against that. I cash the guy out for the bike. Me and my boy rides the bike up and down the street in first gear. I had a video of that. I think I deleted because I needed some space. That's something I should have never done. I should have kept those little videos like that. But anyway, matter of fact, it's on my YouTube channel. Y'all go back, y'all probably find it on my YouTube channel. But let's get to the story. So I'm riding the bike in first gear, and I tell my boy, I don't think I'm going to be able to ride this bike to Compton. It's not going to happen. I'm kind of scary. I'm kind of shaky. Let's just put it on the back of it, on your truck, and I pay you gas, and we just take it back to the house like that. So make a long story short, in 3 days, I ride that bike all the way to Las Vegas, and probably another 2 weeks later, I ride that bike to Phoenix, Arizona. That's how easy riding the bike for me was. I learned in a few days, right? So anyway, I went to this camera store called Sammy's Camera. I'm looking at this camera, and this camera costed over 10 grand, over $10,000. But I didn't bought this motorcycle, right? So I'm like, wow, man, I could have got this camera, because I went to go buy something else for another camera that I had. I could have bought this camera instead of this motorcycle. So about a good week, it's going through my mind. This camera over this bike that I didn't learn, have fun, and it's a good experience, but I know that I could have made money with this camera. About a week later of looking at the camera, I get a phone call, coming to find out the bike was stolen. Not my boy who introduced me to the guy that was selling the bike, but I guess they bought a hot bike. He found out, then I bought the bike, and man, it was some stuff. But anyway, I got my money back. I went through a whole lot to get that money back. Trust me, I went through a lot to get that money back. If I wasn't who I was, I wouldn't have got my money back. When I get the money again, I'm sitting on this money one more time. Once again, I'm sitting on all this money. I couldn't take it no more. I went and bought the camera. Went and bought the camera. I've been having the camera for almost a year now, right? So I know I gotta film these movies. Some of my partners, they want to film movies. I've been getting at them. Hey, listen, Rock, what we gonna do to film the movie? Man, we need this piece, we need that piece. I've been getting pieces, but if y'all want to pitch in. Let's get these pieces right here. Bam, we can shoot a movie, put it on Tubi. This is why I couldn't go to sleep last night. I'm gonna stop right there because I'm gonna catch up on something else. It's gonna all go together. I seen Donald Trump sell a pair of shoes for $400 a pop, and it sold out immediately. His shoes sold out. So I'm thinking like, wow, I just seen Donald Trump on the news a couple of days ago. He just lost a lawsuit for over $400 million. Instead of Donald Trump going to get his money and paying them like that, this dude then went and made some shoes up. Him and his team, his crew, then came up with an idea to sell some gold shoes. And they sold out like that. So I'm thinking like, wow, why we don't learn from the people that's already in these positions, from millionaires, billionaires that already got money? We won't come together and put nothing together. We'll try to scam each other. We'll try to hustle each other. But we not gonna come together and do nothing. This dude then came out with some gold shoes. I don't know what his name. I'm gonna put a picture up here of the gold shoes, and they sold out overnight, I believe, or in a few hours or the next day or whatever the case may be. $400 a pop for some shoes that, because they Donald Trump, he sold $400 a pair a pop and sold out. So he's going to be able to pay that $400 million off just by using his head. And that's what I was thinking about last night while I couldn't go to sleep. I said, Rock, you got this camera. Won't you get you a crew, a team? Y'all put these movies together. Get some actors and let's put them together. But I seem to can't get a crew to do nothing. Now, if I was to call them and say, hey, let's go pass on a lick, they'd be down with it. But anyway, the motorcycle part was a good story, true story. I had fun on the motorcycle. The Donald Trump part was definitely some motivation. I know a lot of people don't like Donald Trump, and that's your personal preference, man. We're not here to like everything and everybody, but it is what it is, man. Donald Trump sold a pair of shoes for $400, man. Now, I got my camera. I need to put my crew together. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. If any of my friends, real friends, seeing this video, let's come together and do something. I'm gone.